Boom shakalaka. Oh, Bitcoin, this looks bad, but don't cash in your chips just yet. Stay tuned. What's up, everyone? Randy here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin, including this one right here that ain't looking too good. And also why you may not want to cash in your chips just yet. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, subscribe, come join us on Twitter at @CryptoLove. And of course, subscribe again. So, in that vein, what are we doing today? I don't even know. Fear and Greed Index 71, down to regular greed from extreme greed yesterday. And yeah, you can palpably feel it. People are scared. Their portfolios are down. Bitcoin doesn't only go straight vertical. Sometimes the price drops, like down almost 6% for the week, and for some altcoins down significantly more, scaring a lot of people. The sky's falling. When's it going to stop? Well, I have that answer for you. Now, as we were talking about in the video the past few days, once Bitcoin broke the levels roughly at $68,000, that was bad news because that forms this head and shoulders for Bitcoin and has a predicted price all the way down to the 100-day moving average, this green line right here, roughly around $54,000. So, could the price go down there? Absolutely. Will it? Time will tell. We still do have the spot Bitcoin ETFs chomping up supply over the counter, which doesn't affect price. But if there is any type of frenzy on exchanges, that could cause the price to go up significantly. We also have a pretty big event coming up this month. What is it? Easter? No. April Fool's? No. What is that event that happens this month for Bitcoin? I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments. Something big is happening in about 16 days or so. Now, aside from the head and shoulders right here and potentially where the price could go, very interesting thing to note, this blue line right here, the 21 EMA, you can see Bitcoin is below it right now. And the last time Bitcoin was below this line for a few days, everybody was panicking, and I was saying, hey, the whole entire bull run so far, since November of way last year, 2022, whatever, the bottom, Bitcoin only spent 2 weeks below this 21 EMA. If you buy Bitcoin below the 21 EMA in a bull cycle, you are buying it insanely cheap. Right now, it is insanely cheap. So, I'm not telling you what to do, but you might regret it. Or maybe if the price goes lower, you won't. Now, if we take a look at the reasons why, the levered longs are wiped out right now. The only real liquidity remains for market makers is on the short side. These guys up here might take some time, but they will have their turn getting wiped out. So, levered longs getting wiped out, causing the price to collapse a lot faster than anybody was expecting. But whales are still net buyers. Do they know something we don't know? Do they know that Bitcoin price is going up, that there's a halving coming up? Well, potentially. They will continue to shake the trees till they have accumulated enough, which they can sell back to us at much higher prices. Now, on the weekly chart, the TD sequential indicator has presented a sell signal for Bitcoin, anticipating a 1 to 4 week candlestick correction. May just be sideways for 4 weeks, maybe down. We don't exactly know, but all it's saying is 1 to 4 weeks of sideways to down movement. Now, this is nothing new. Pattern reminder, almost the exact same pattern we saw back here in 2020, where we had a breakout, a retest, and then rejection of the MA 350 times 2. Same exact thing. Breakout, retest, rejection. Same exact thing. Once we break out from there, that's when the real fireworks start to happen. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting just about the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. Or if you want to divide 200 by 6, which is, I don't know, we'll call it 30-something EMA on the daily chart. But if you were to do that, you would see it has been pretty good support for Bitcoin almost the whole entire bull run. These are very interesting levels because should Bitcoin break below this roughly $66,000-ish area, price could be headed down a lot more. But as for right now, it seems to be holding. As a matter of fact, the crucial line to take an eye on, put your buy orders in for, would be the short-term holder cost basis. In bull runs, Bitcoin rarely ever breaks below this line. Right now, $57,500. Should it break these levels, on-chain college is buying more 100%. So we'll kind of just see how the next couple of days play out. It does look like on these candles here, these are, what are they, 4-hour candles? Well, it does look like these are repeating this pattern pretty significantly, where we had support, triangle, breakdown, and then eventually break through. Now, Bitcoin generally takes about 3 attempts to break through a previous all-time high. You can see here 1, 2, and 3 licks to break through the all-time high. Well, we had 1, 2. Should we find support here on this line? This is the 4-hour 200 EMA and also the 61.8 fib. Well, should we find support here and break back up, it would be likely that this would be the charge that would send Bitcoin to the moon, and altcoins as well. Once again, Bitcoin, the intersection of the 350 times 2 DMA and 2-month MACD on the green, you can see has turned green once again. Historically, this is the area where we are in right before parabolic run-ups. So don't get, shaken out just yet. We've seen it all before in 2017 and in 2020. This only happens before the halving. This is the only time it's happened before the halving. But breaking previous all-time highs, finding support around those levels, we'll have to see if we can break through there, continue the upwards trajectory. Because as of right now, based on this on-chain value map, the heavy overvalued right now at $123,000 and rising. Guess what? That's over a doubling of Bitcoin price. And who knows how much higher for the rest of the coins out there. And talking about the rest of the coins out there, still looking very bullish when you take a look at the big picture. The OBV, still bullish. The TSI, bullish cross. Breakout and retest above this downtrend. All of these things likely just reaccumulation before going higher on the next leg, that's the all up territory. Still seems pretty early on in the cycle. And I know one of the heavy hitters I'm betting on would be Doge, waiting for this full send. Why Doge? Because it's an oscillator. Every cycle goes up by an order of magnitude. And once Doge moons, every other meme coin out there worth its salt is going to moon as well, especially the dog ones like Steven, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.